look at life differently. Now, about this light, whatever people are talking about, near-death experience, whatever, instead of commenting on that, let me put it this way. If you have to gather this much body and this much mental structure, there must be something more fundamental, isn't it? Whatever that is, there must be something more fundamental. So one thing that people may be experiencing as light is, there is… in yoga we see that you have 5 layers of body. One is food body, it's called Annamaya Kosha, which literally means food body. The next one is Manomaya Kosha, that means it's a mental body. This is a software. Food body is the hardware, mental body is the software, without which even a single cell cannot function. There is an entire software where memories of evolution, genetic memories, perceptual memories, articulate, inarticulate memories, all kinds of memories are imprinted upon every cell in the body. That is why you are a unique individual character compared to somebody else, because there is a certain kind of memory in this. So that is the mental body. If hardware and software is there, will it function by itself? No, you have to plug it into quality power. That is called as the energy body or pranamaya kosha, which is what they may be talking about as light, because when energy crackles, you may see it as light, not necessarily as light, but you may perceive it as light. What is light is essentially… see, for example, because we were talking about owls, we think owls cannot see in the day. No, that is not their problem. They see too well. Their eyes are so sensitive that the brightness of the sunlight kind of blinds them out. It is not that their eyes are not good, their eyes are too good. That is the reason why they don't want to do anything in the day, because it's too much light. Right now, I am having that problem too, too much light. Camera lights, I mean to say.
It looks great from here. Maybe that's why one of the symbols of Athena is an owl. Which says, see too much with wisdom. But it's interesting that you put it that way, because if we're all individuals and we're seeing this individually with our own impressions, how are we able to communicate with each other about the common ground? Obviously, you're communicating with millions of people about a common ground, and you're focusing on experience and how to gain a better perception about things. But we're trying to communicate with each other, even though we're all individuals. So there must be something in common, or at least we have some language or some way of trying to generate common experience.
See, in body, both of us are unique creatures, all right? In body, we are absolutely unique. If you look at psychological structure also, we are absolutely unique. Even if you put 2 people through the same experiences, they will come out with different conclusions and different way it influences them. So even children born in the same house, same genetics, same school, same food, but see how different they turn out. Parents cannot believe, are these 2 children ours? Because they turn out so different. So, in mind, in body, we are very unique. But fundamentally as life is fundamentally same. When I say life is same, I think I put this probably in the book also, you might have seen. I use this analogy usually to explain this complex issue in a simple way, is like you blow a soap bubble. When you blow a soap bubble, well, this is my bubble, this is your bubble, it is distinctly that, and we can compete which bubble is bigger than which and all this stuff. But if it bursts, then we don't say this is my air versus your air, because it all becomes one. So similarly, what you're calling as my life and your life is we have blown a bubble of our own. So the external characteristics are unique, and it's good, it's unique, otherwise there would be no transactional world. If all of us were absolutely same, what is the point of a conversation right now, I'm asking?
Yeah.
We are glad there is nobody like us, because one more person like you or me is trouble in the world.
Absolutely. and the problem with us…
One is all the world can take.
The problem with us is that we're enjoying causing trouble.
So the important thing is, I was talking about these 5 layers or 5 sheets of body. Physical body, which is called as food body; mental body, which is the body of impressions and memory; energy body, which is a certain amount of energetic framework upon which the physical and mental bodies are built. And then there is something called as Vijnanamaya Kosha, which essentially means… Vijnan means… today the word is being loosely used as science. Essentially, Vijnan means something that cannot be perceived with 5 senses, but it's there. So when you perceive that, that is called Vijnan. So there is something which cannot be perceived by the 5 senses. The energy body, the mental body and the physical body can be perceived by the 5 senses. The 4th dimension of the body cannot be perceived, but it's a transition between physical nature and non-physical nature. So there is a 5th body which is called as the Anandamaya Kosha. Ananda literally in English translates as bliss, but it's much more than that, it's more comprehensive. Another way of putting Ananda is, we can say it is ecstasy, or some people go about saying… because the word orgasmic is used in India in a different way than the way it is used in the West. Orgasm is not connected with sexuality. Orgasm is something that must happen on your cellular level. So every yogi is looking for an orgasmic existence, not for an orgasmic experience. Orgasmic existence, at every moment of his life, he is in a profound state of orgasmic experience, because it is a certain way of organizing your own chemical structure that you're always in that condition. So, it is not seen as connected to a particular act in life, but as a way of existence. So this is called as bliss body or orgasmic body. So why we are calling it this is, we do not know what it is. All we know is, it is not physical in nature, but whenever we touch it, we become orgasmic. So we are calling it orgasmic body or bliss body or ecstatic body, because when we touch it, we become blissful or ecstatic or orgasmic. We do not know what it is. All we know is, it's not physical in its nature. So we are talking about it from the context of our experience, not from the context of its content or its quality. We are not trying to describe its quality. For example, we say sugar means sweet. This is our experience. This is not the quality of the sugar. We feel upon our tongue. See, if you put sugar on a stone, the stone does not think sugar is sweet. Maybe many insects may not think it is sweet, but on our tongue it is sweet. So from our experience we say sugar is sweet. In that context, we are calling this as bliss body, ecstatic body, organic body, because we do not know its quality. All we know is when we touch, we are blissed out.